Hi everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, I'm going to discuss about a further question relating to share issue. When shares are allotted on pro rata basis, how to account for those particular type of questions. Okay. So in this regard, I have selected one question. So let's dive into the session and see how we can solve this particular question. Okay. A company plans to issue 20,000 ordinary shares. The company plans to issue 20,000 ordinary shares at a price of $13 per share on 1st January 2021, and money will be collected as follows. Application money, $5, including $1 premium. Allotment, $4, including $1 premium. First and the final call, $4, including $1 premium. So altogether, the total price will be $13 per share. At the closing date, the issue was oversubscribed by 7,000 shares. The directors rejected incomplete application for 3,000 shares with money. The balance allotted on pro rata basis of 5 shares for every 6 shares applied for. Okay, so this is the pro rata basis. Each applicants were given 5 shares for every shares they applied for. The balance money was kept to be settled at the allotment. So you are required to show the necessary journal entries and the ledger accounts. Now, first and foremost, now what we need to identify is the total number of applications received by the company. Now, the company's plan is to issue 20,000 ordinary shares. However, the shares were oversubscribed by 7,000. So therefore, 20 plus 7,000 will be the total amount of applications received. So therefore, at the time of receiving the application, the company would have received $5 times 27,000. So that will be 135,000. So that will be 135,000. That will be the total amount of cash received on application. Upon receiving 27,000, 3,000 shares were rejected due to it was not completed properly. So therefore, out of 27,000, so 3,000 shares were rejected at the rate of $5. So that will be 15,000. So amount of cash with the company will be how much? 120,000 for 24,000 shares, 24,000 applications. Now, the company allotted on pro rata basis 5 shares for every 6 shares applied for. For example, let's assume now you have applied for 6 shares. Okay, let's say as an applicant, you applied 6 shares, but the company allotted how many shares? 5 shares. So therefore, out of 24,000 shares received, okay, so those who have applied for 6 shares were given how many shares? 5 shares. So therefore, the total amount of shares allotted will be 6 times 24,000 divided by 6 is 4,000 times 5 will be 20,000. Okay, so let's say you applied 6, submitted 6 applications. So you would have submitted along with the application money, you would have paid $30. Okay, but you received only 5 shares. So therefore, the 1 share difference, okay, there's a 1 share difference. Price per share is $5. You paid excess $5. Effectively, the company has to refund this money. But since the allotted money was not collected from the applicants, what the company will do is they will deduct this amount, allotment money, for 5 shares. Allotment money to be received is $4 per share. So that is going to be 20 shares to be received. Okay. However, since 1 extra shares, since they have paid extra money for 1 share, So this 5 excess money will be deducted from here. So the applicant has to pay only $15 for the allotment money. So similar to that, 24,000 shares were allotted, 24,000 applications received, but allotted amount is 20,000. So money received on 24,000 shares, how much it was at the rate of 5, no? 120,000. But the applicants should have paid on application, they should have paid on application money 20,000 times 5, which means 100,000. But in this case, for 24,000 shares, they paid 120,000. So therefore, there is an excess money of 20,000 with the company, excess money. So this excess money is 20,000 will have to be returned back to the applicants. However, this money will not be refunded to the applicants. Instead, this money will be deducted from the allotment money. So allotment money to be received 20,000 times 4, which is going to be 80,000. However, since they have already paid this 20,000, so this has to be deducted. The amount to be received is 60,000. So this has to be recorded. Okay. Now this excess money. So applications receives 24,000 and allotted 20,000. So excess 4,000 shares at the rate of application money 5, which is going to be 20,000. So this way also you can identify the excess money received. Otherwise, you can calculate the total money received for 24,000, which is 120,000. The applicants should have paid only for the 20,000 allotted shares at the rate of 5, 100,000. So therefore, excess money is 20,000. So this way also you can calculate the excess money. So therefore, at the time of the allotment money, 20,000 times 4, which is 80,000 to be received. But since we have received excess money 20,000, that has to be deducted, and the remaining balance to be received from the applicants will be 60,000. Okay. Now let's move on to the double entries. First of all, you have to record the amount received on 27,000 applications, which is the first entry. For this first entry, 135,000, you need to debit the bank account and you need to credit the application and allotment account. Second one is the rejection of the applications, which is 3,000 applications. The total amount is 15,000. So you need to credit the bank account and application and allotment account to be debited with 15,000. Then you need to record, thirdly, allotment money received. So allotment money received is not 80,000. This is the third entry, not 80,000. 80,000 minus 20,000, 60,000 because of the excess money received, which I have already explained here. Okay. So then you need to record the first and final call. So first and final call is how much? Then you need to record the fourthly, what you need to do is you need to record the share capital. You need to transfer from application and allotment account to the share capital account and the share premium account. Then the fifth will be to record the first and final call for the money received. Then you need to transfer this to the share capital account. Okay. So this is the sequence that you need to record the transaction. First of all, let's write down the double entries. Okay. First one, 27,000. The bank account should be debited with 27,000 times 5 applications, which is 135,000. Then application and allotment account should be credited with 135,000. Okay. So this is the amount of money received on application. Secondly, you need to reject 3,000 shares. So application and allotment account will be debited, which is 3,000 shares times application money $5, which is 15,000. Then the bank account will be credited with 15,000. Then thirdly, allotment money received. So what you need to do is bank account debit, okay, for 24,000 shares, because 27 minus 3,000, now for 24,000 shares, you will be receiving at the rate of, 20,000 shares, 20,000 shares on pro rata basis, because 24,000 shares applications allocated 20,000 on pro rata basis. So 20,000 times $4, which is going to be 80,000. But from this 80,000, the excess money received, 20,000 has to be deducted. So that will be 60,000. Then you need to credit the application and allotment account with 60,000. Now we need to transfer this application and allotment account to the share capital account and the share premium account. So the total amount to be collected on application and allotment will be $9, total $9. This includes premium of $2, 1 plus 1, $2. So therefore, $7 to be transferred to the share capital account, and this $2 will be transferred to the share premium account. Okay, so therefore, you can say application and allotment account debit, so which is 20,000 times 9, which is going to be 180,000. You have to debit. Credit share capital account, which is 20,000 times deducting the share premium 7. So you need to credit the share capital account 140,000, and share premium account, which is 20,000 times 2. That's going to be 40,000. Okay. Then finally, what we need to do is we need to record the first and final call. The bank account should be debited 20,000 times 4, which is going to be 80,000, which is going to be 80,000. And first and final call account should be credited with 80,000. Then finally, the first and final call will be debited with 80,000, and share capital account will be credited. Now here 20,000 times 3, because this 4 includes $1 share premium. So therefore 60,000 will be credited, and share premium account will be credited 20,000 times 1. That's going to be 20,000. So these are the journal entries. Now we'll move on to the ledger accounts. Now we need bank account. We need bank account. Then application and allotment account. Then we have share capital account. Share premium account. And first and final call account. Okay, so first of all, we'll record the 27,000 money received at the rate of 5, which is 135,000. So bank account debit 135,000, and application and allotment account will be credited 135,000. This is bank. Then rejection of 3,000 shares applications at the rate of 5, which is 15,000. So the bank account will be credited when refunding the money, and application and allotment account will be debited with 15,000. Now allotment money receiving 20,000 times 4, 80,000. Now, however, we have received an excess cash of 20,000, which is going to be 60,000. Okay, so 60,000, the bank account debit, application and allotment account. So the bank account 60,000. Now we need to transfer this 20,000 application money to the share capital account and share premium account, because application money 5 includes $1 share premium and allotment also includes $1 share premium. So therefore 20,000 times 7 will be 140,000 and 20,000 times 2 will be 40,000. Okay, so share capital account, application and allotment account will be debited 140,000 share capital account will be credited, application and allotment account 140,000. Then share premium 40,000 to be debited to the application and allotment account. This is share premium. Share premium account will be credited, application and allotment 40,000. So thereby the application and allotment account balance should be 0. So this is 195,000 and this also 195,000. Then finally the final call 20,000 times 4, which is going to be 80,000. So bank account will be debited 80,000. First and final call account will be credited 80,000 and the bank account is debited. Now this $4 also include $1 share premium. So therefore the share capital account will be 20,000 times 3, 60,000. Then share premium account will be 20,000 times 1 will be 20,000. So therefore first and final call account will be debited 60,000. This goes to share capital account. Share capital account first and final call 60,000. Then share premium account 20,000. Share premium account 20,000. So thereby our first and final call account will be balance. There's no balance, 80,000. Now what is remaining is share capital account 200,000. This is the balance in the share capital account 200,000. Balance carried forward. And also share premium account, we have 60,000. This will be transferred to the financial position or the balance sheet. 60,000 balance carried forward. So in total, you should have received 200 plus 60, 260,000. So therefore, when you balance this account, your balance should be 260,000. So here 0, 0, 0 and 5, 14 and 17, 275,000. So 275,000 total money received and refunded 15,000. So the cash balance is 260,000. So this is the balance carried forward in the bank account. Okay, which is exactly the total of the share capital and the share premium account, these two accounts, 260,000. Okay, so this is the answer for this particular question. Okay, I'll see you soon with another video. Until then, bye for now.